Hello and welcome. You're watching Unplugged TV India. This is Alice Francis. Let's catch some major updates from around the world. Rejecting the plea to change advocate commission appointed for survey of the Gyanvapi mosque adjacent to Kashi Vishwanath temple in Varanasi, the court has sought the report on May 17. The management committee of the Gyanvapi mosque had asked a local Varanasi court to change the advocate commissioner, accusing him of acting in a partisan manner. The court also expressed unhappiness over the functioning of police and district administration of Varanasi. A group of 5 women had filed a case in the Varanasi court seeking permission for regular prayers in the temple located inside the Gyanvapi mosque and said that there are idols of Lord Ganesha, Hanuman and Nandi on the wall which should be restored. Karnataka cabinet has approved the anti-conversion bill and it will be discussed in the next assembly session, the state home minister Araga Janendra said. Till then the ordinance will be in place, he added, because the assembly and council got prorogued. We're placing a proposal to promulgate an ordinance in the cabinet, Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai had said before the meeting. It is believed that the Law Department has stated in its opinion that there are no legal hurdles for bringing the bill to the life through the ordinance route. The Allahabad High Court has dismissed a plea seeking opening of certain rooms of the Taj Mahal. The court said, go and research, do MA or do a PhD. Then choose such a topic, and if any institute disallows you to research, then come to us. The petitioner contends that Taj Mahal was a Shiva temple known as Tejo Mahalaya. The army is looking to acquire 12 made-in-India weapon locating radars, which would add significantly to its defenses along the China front. The system, called the Swathi, enables soldiers to automatically detect the location from where enemy weapons like mortars, shells and rockets are being fired up to a distance of 50 kilometers. The system is capable of simultaneously detecting multiple projectiles which have been fired toward friendly positions. Knowing the location of enemy weapons such as artillery guns enables the army to launch a counter-strike to take them out. Terrorists shot a man in the Budgam district of Jammu and Kashmir on Thursday in what appeared to be yet another instance of a targeted attack. Rahul Bhatt was fired upon at the Tehsildar's office in the Chadora village. He is critically injured and has been shifted to a local hospital. On Thursday, attacks is the latest in a series of targeted attacks on migrant workers and local minorities that have been sweeping Kashmir over the last 8 months. The targeted killings had started in October, the victims being mostly migrants from outside Jammu and Kashmir who came in search of jobs and indigenous Kashmiri Pandits. BJP's Delhi unit has announced a poll call campaign, which is door-to-door from May 15 to 30 in the national capital. The party workers will meet over 25 lakh families during the campaign and inform them about the Aam Aadmi Party government's failure, citing 10 key points like unemployment, health, education, etc. Kejriwal government has done nothing except making tall claims, said Delhi BJP chief Adesh Gupta. North Korea on Thursday officially confirmed its first COVID-19 outbreak. North Korea leader Kim Jong-un ordered all cities and countries of the country to strictly lock down their regions. The state media called it the biggest emergency incident and said that a sub-variant of the highly transmissible Omicron virus has been detected in the city of Pyongyang. Amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Finland's President Sauli Niinistö and Prime Minister Sanna Marin on Thursday said that the country should apply to join NATO without delay. Finland shares a 1,300-kilometer border with Russia. Finland stepped up its cooperation with the North Atlantic Treaty Organization as a partner since Russia annexed Crimea in 2014. A Sri Lanka court on Thursday banned former Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa, his politician son Namal, and several allies from leaving the country over acts of violence against anti-government demonstrators. Police has been asked to investigate Monday's mob attack on peaceful protesters, which led to retaliatory violence that claimed 9 lives and caused widespread destructions. Meanwhile, amid crisis in Sri Lanka, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa addressed the nation and said he was working with all party leaders to establish a new government in the country. He said a new prime minister will be appointed within a week, according to local media. He said, "I am going to appoint the PM and cabinet that has the trust of the people." The United States has crossed the threshold of 1 million deaths from COVID, the White House said on Thursday, as cities like New York try to turn the page on the pandemic despite threats of another surge. The data shows 1 out of every 327 Americans died of the infection. The toll had surpassed the number of US military deaths in World War I by June 2020 and that of World War II by January 2021. Canada will reportedly bring in about 900 Ukrainian refugees from Poland between late May and early June. The country is going to arrange 3 flights from Poland's Warsaw to 3 of its cities: Winnipeg on May 23, Montreal on May 29, and Halifax on June 2. In March, Canada allowed the Ukrainian refugees to stay for their 3 years. Ukraine has offered to release Russian prisoners of war in exchange for the evacuation of severely injured Ukrainian fighters trapped inside the Azovstal steel plant in Mariupol, the last remaining pocket of Ukrainian resistance in the city. Ukraine's deputy PM Irina Vereshchuk said negotiations are underway regarding the proposal. The Azovstal fighters have refused to surrender to Russian forces. The UK has signed security deals with Sweden and Finland, agreeing to come to their aid, including with military support if either nation comes under attack. UK PM Boris Johnson visited both Nordic nations to sign the pact amid debate about them joining NATO. Russia was warned of military and political repercussions if Sweden and Finland decide to join NATO. Thank you for watching Unplugged TV India. Please hit like, subscribe and share. This is Alice Francis signing off.